This will be an interesting one for sure. I don't really know much about this matchup, to be honest. I don't know who's in the favor here. But we're going into our second game of the tournament here. Just gets the nice wind control already, low drive rush.
Yeah, this is a very interesting matchup that occurs from the full screen away. Let's see, what's the burnout there, but going to trade that with some corner pressure and then getting that spout, called that the air funnel, which powers up Rashid's attacks there. And then we see that shimmy game. No matter how many times they tried to nerf him in Street Fighter V, he was still top tier, still a Capcom Cup winner.
Yep, and he came back with a vengeance in this game for sure. Nice catch on the low, but he doesn't follow up. Nice.
Yeah, missed about 3 moves there, including the air normal, but still able to land with that stand jab.
But James will be taking the first round with a perfect, which is a pretty nice way to start if you're James.
It is. It is. It's fantastic. And see where he keeps on setting up there. And despite the, they did nerf low forward drive rush on block. But you see, as long as the players do not punish it, you get away with it, keep going, because it's working in JAYEMS' favor here. He's going to keep sliding into those DMs and gets that Rashid hop off that air funnel.
Yeah, James is getting shadows with a lot of lows. A lot of the main attacks have been either the running slide or the crouch medium kick.
Yeah, all that down fierce there, which gives him that big reach, because it just looks like he's getting outpoked by JAYEMS earlier in the match, but Shadow able to counter back, and yeah, more of those slides in there. Watch your step, but whipping on that crouch, on that Sam goes pulls costly, and the drive rush puts Shadow in position here. He's going to link up with that level 2. That is a robbery super. Some of you put it on the scale with Rashid's and JP's.
Yeah, James just wants to waste time here as much as he can to get that super burnt away.
Yeah, that was really risky, too late on the drive reversal there. You're trying to get best of both worlds where you get your parry to absorb some drive stock, but still not recovered in time to catch that block. But now Shadow Z trapped in the corners there.
Oh my god, so many moves just
Good
whiffed on
out.
each other right there. What's going on? And he gets the drive damage. And then he goes for the real damage. Well played from Shadows. 2-0 reversal.
Shadow's got that spacing, that presence, situational awareness to see where the drive impact ends and where the beatdown begins. Able to punch his ticket there. Good patience there standing up against JAYEMS rushdown. Let's see how JM responds.
Yeah, I wonder if he's gonna, throw out any more unique ideas, or if he's gonna be going for a lot more jumps. No, he's gonna wake up with another drive impact.
Yeah, get the cancel that he needed. SHADDOWWZ able to push back, but gets caught with the drive reversal there, so now he's got to pick up his toys.
Oh, nice catch!
This was so well timed. Usually Blanka players do have time to rebound away from the impact.
Oh,
no wall. No wall.
So much is happening.
Yeah,
Nice catch. This is just a free checkmate. Unless... Nice.
JAYEMS takes the first round there. What an exchange.
Yeah, he still had the level 1 available to him as well, so even if the ending tornado didn't work there, he still had some extra juice in the tank. But Shadows is hard swinging back. Oh, nice catch! Gonna go into the level 2, but James gets out of the corner again with another slide. Just gonna try and waste all of Shadows' install here. Not gonna let him do anything with it. He's gonna go to his own level 2.
Yeah, he's got to do that for fear of the burnout.
Yeah, exactly.
And because he was just very close to it, and there was no way to exchange that for full speed, but gets a like of throw off that drive reversal, and then watch your step, but does not get the spinning mixer off of that second set of lows.
Oh my god, nice. That nearly killed. And he gets the punish. Nice.
good patience. I mean, that feeling that the drive reversal or the spinning mixer was potentially on deck there, so Shadows just had to back off and just let desperation do the talking.
Yeah, I think James has been showing a lot of, as you said, kind of desperation on Wake Up, you know, throwing out drive impact, jumping, and I think, you know, Shadows is starting to realize that, you know, he can really abuse a lot of James's, like, desperation to just kind of get out of the mix and just wait for him to do something that he can punish.
One of those things that really started off that momentum, you know, the timing there of the rolling shot, and able to do that, tried to go underneath. But one thing I liked about Shadows is he gets a perfect onto that 2-0, is just the ability to use that crouch medium punch to check the raw drive rush. Like, just seeing that and then having that spacing, because it really, when he gets that read, I mean, that was a big drop. And oh, wow, unfortunately not able to get the impact either.
Yeah, but Shadow's going to build back some of the drive for the loss on the drive reversal here, but he gets the punish.
Yeah, this time, because of the different timing on the drive impact against the Blanka ball, gave Shadow just that optimal landing space.
Yeah, drive impacting Blanka ball is so timing specific. There's like a very specific moment where it works, and if you don't catch it right, then it's definitely not going to be able to be punished. And if anything, you'll be the one that gets punished.
Yeah, I mean, some players are more so fishing for the perfect parry against it, because you get a free drive rush that goes up and takes it. And JAYEMS with those throw loops, as toxic as ever, a Rashid staple of his corner pressure there, and then catches the slide. We saw Shadow immediately headhunting with that. As soon as they say fight, he is immediately busting out the mop, and JAYEMS was able to catch that and leave him on red.
Yeah, Shadows is getting his corner pressure back though, and he gets a counter DI. What's he going to be able to do with it? Because James is on pretty low drive here. He's going to go for the drive damage. Not going to spend the level 3.
I mean, to be fair, there were a few drive rush impacts that went unchecked. I mean, I don't really fault the gamble. Oh, but the Blanka ball goes in the wrong direction there. That spinning mixer is going to create some corner pressure. He's going to shimmy. I think he was fishing for the air ball, the air Blanka ball to come, and then the drop kick came out instead.
I'm surprised Shadows isn't continuing his level 2 combos. I feel like he's gotten a lot of opportunities to get extra damage. This is going to kill, I think, if he spends it correctly.
I think the patience, I agree with you, Bastion. Like, Blanka's level 2, especially with a burnt out Rashid, there's so many opportunities to take it. But the patience didn't pay off here for Shadows. JAYEMS was able to just position right into the exact place that Shadows needed him to be, to just be able to get that, to create that match point situation.
Yeah, you're right. James going for more knockdown pressure. I think he's starting to figure out that Shadows on Wake Up against that specific knockdown is going for a lot of parries, and he's starting to do dash-up grab a bit more than he was before.
Yeah, this time Shadows catches the slide, and the Rashid kick catches the Blanka ball.
Nice, James is on low drive.
I mean, that's what we call a field goal in the States.